Oh boy, I can't wait for my first day on the job as an engineer. I do hope I won't get mixed into a bad narrative and forcing me into excessive military combat, because that would very be bad. Oh hi, I'm the new engineer.
That's great.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yes,
Oh
this
God,
is great, the
hurt
best
so
yum
much.
yum,
Is
I am
this
in so
even
much
course
pain.
I mean, the rest of this sketch isn't even stop motion. Let's go to war now.
Coursework. This is another vlog and I'm going to be talking about my pixelation today. I hope you enjoyed the introduction. I enjoyed making it something a little different. I'm doing stop motion with Legorine figures. Legorine figure? What is Legorine? No, I'm done. Yeah, so I use Lego figures to do stop motion, which is essentially similar method to pixelation, apart from the fact that you're using objects rather than actual people. I hope you noticed that I've got a new beanie today, yeah? New beanie! Oh, wow. Wowza, wowza, wow. Wowza, wow, wow, wowza. What was effective about the pixelation was quite interesting. I did multiple methods to achieve the pixelation. The first method was I actually shot the pixelation, parts of the pixelation in film. I took the video apart and did screenshots. I'm going to show you on the screen right now. Some of the photos are quite blurry. Those are the ones that consisted of the video. The camera couldn't track the movement effectively enough, so that's why there are blurs in terms of movement. Yeah, so the second method that I used consisted of actually using photos in which we'd take a picture, move the focal subject a little bit, and then take another picture. I'll show you on screen a couple of examples that I used in that. So those were the most effective, and the reason being is because the pixelation at those points were so much more fluid, especially at the point where we open the Red Bull can, which is another point, and I'll get on to in a minute. So the final method that we used was video tracking, in which I screenshotted one of the moments in which my peer was jumping. I used a image manipulator to cut around him and create an alpha channel in the background. So what I did was I used various backgrounds and my peer in foreground, and I just tracked him around the picture in random and odd ways. What I thought was quite effective was the props within the pixelation. The Red Bull is advertised especially during TV broadcasts that it gives you wings, even though it doesn't, but we incorporated that as our idea, and my peer drinks the Red Bull and then flies, essentially. We also incorporated Superman in the same idea, so my peer put on a Superman t-shirt, and the combination of those two works quite nicely. Essentially, it's like unpaid promotion, but hey, we're not sponsored. What wasn't effective about the technique was a couple of things. The blurred movement of the video. I suppose I was just like experimenting with different techniques on how to do a pixelation. Method of doing it specifically didn't turn out great. One of the scenes in which the camera zooms in on my peer's shoes, I looped a couple of the photos because I needed it to fit in with the non-diegetic music. The third thing I think we could have improved on is one of the scenes in which it appears that focal subject is flying from left to right. I feel like we could have done more shots in between so it appears more fluid. Just trying to keep that consistency of fluidity would have been really nice. Last pointer, I almost forgot. The amount of effort that I actually put into this video was quite a lot, and we used over 300 photos and an additional 80 screenshots, I think it was. So yeah, we used a lot of photos, and that's how we got the fluidity of quite a couple shots, especially the can opening and the focal subject taking the can out of the back pocket. Those two shots I feel like were really nice and fluid, because the amount of photos that we took to create such a fluid shot, I mean, just the can opening alone was about 40 photos. Reason being is because when we open the can, you're only going to do that once. Apart from that, that's pretty much it. Oh yes, I'm done!
And so, that is the story on how I won the war against a ghost and his best friend, a man-tiger thing, with excessive violence, love, and an afro helmet. I became the engineer soldier.